guys, how you doing? I know it's been a minute, y'all. I'm back. Yo, I have a story here. Y'all have to hear. It is crazy. So anyway, before we get into this here, I hope your holiday is going well. We just had a shooting over here at the West Indian Parade. It's always somebody got to do something. 5 people got shot. But anyway, y'all, yesterday we gave where I live at. We gave a barbecue, and it was amazing, y'all. We made sure everybody had what they needed to have, and we gave out so much stuff. I have something to show you. I got some for my niece and my nephew because these things are cute. I got 4, so anyway, I got 4 nieces and nephews. Well, I have more than that, but little ones. These are the book bags, y'all. Ain't they pretty? These are the book bags. And inside, these book bags are huge. Okay, I need one for my bike. But anyway, we have stuff inside. We have pencils, books, and everything inside. It was really nice. It was so nice, y'all. I am exhausted. I'm like 3 shades darker today. We had nice colors, so you can pick out any color you want. Look at this amazing color, y'all. We had every color you name. Any color you wanted to name, we had it. It was a nice day. And I really thought today was going to be a good day, but this happened. But this story, I have to tell y'all, this is crazy. I just can't believe it. Okay, here we go. A 10-year-old boy accused of killing a man and his daughter after reported argument about a video game. A video game. Did y'all hear what I said? He was 10. It's a shame. These kids is crazy. It's a shame. It really is a shame. I just can't believe this happened. Okay, let's get into it. It's happened in Louisiana. Police in Louisiana said a 10-year-old boy has been arrested. He allegedly admitted to fatally shooting a former city official and his daughter. She was an adult daughter. The Mandan Police Department responds to a report that bodies was found inside a house at 6:30 a.m. Sunday. They found 2 people with multiple gunshots. The victim was later identified as 82-year-old Cornelius Sr. and his daughter, 31-year-old Keisha Miles. About 8 shots, the neighbor was saying. All she heard was pow, 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 pow. The investigation led to the arrest of a 10-year-old boy who reportedly confessed to the fatal shooting of the victims. The man's name is Joe. Joe got into an argument with him. The boy just pulled the gun out. I mean, Joe, they said his name is Joe. Joe used to be a sheriff. So in his house, he had plenty of guns. And some type of way, the little boy, 10-year-old boy, knew it and went and got a gun. I don't think they would ever, me myself, I would never think that, I don't know who the boy is to him or whatever, but I would never think that that person would go get a gun and pow me. So he had guns because he worked for the sheriff department, and the boy knew where the guns was. It's a sad thing. This is what the neighbor said. Neighbor said an argument broke out between Cornelius and the 10-year-old boy about a credit card charge. How did the little boy know how to use a credit card? He charged video games. Video games. I think that's what happened. He was arguing with him. I heard them hollering and stuff. That's what the neighbor said. That's my cousin. I hate I hate that this happened over a game. I didn't think this was right. Well, first of all, happened over a game. It wasn't over a game. It was the little boy took his credit card some type of way. I don't know if he ordered it online or went to GameStop or what that was. The neighbor, so her saying, she hate that it was over a game. It wasn't that. Like, he literally took his credit card and used it, and the Mr. Joe had all right to chastise him and let him know you don't do that. You understand what I'm saying? So the neighbor said the boy has autism, but the police has not confirmed that claim nor the nature of the argument. The investigators is ongoing. Cornelius was a former Minden City councilman and a former interim mayor. He was highly respected in the community, the neighbor said. He was the sheriff department. He was with the sheriff department. He was the mayor for a little while. He used to work at the funeral home and stuff like that. He was a good man. The current mayor, Nick Scott, released the following statement about Cornelius' death on social media. They said, It is with deep sadness that we have to mourn the loss of Joe Cornelius Sr., a former longtime Maiden County councilman, a former appointed mayor. Joe Cornelius' years of service to Minden was marked by the comments and dedication to the community. On a personal note, I am grateful for his friendship and the many ways he supported me and others in the city. During this incident, in difficult times, I ask that we all keep Joe family in our thoughts and prayers. May they find comfort and strength in the midst of this tragedy. Let us come together as a community to honor Joe's memories and support one another through times of grief. I'm just saying, y'all, he 10 years old. They not saying like who the little 10-year-old boy is. They cannot give his name, or they're not gonna say his grandson or his nephew, or they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. That'll come probably later on. But it is very sad, and they say he had autism. You know what I'm saying? Autism comes in all forms. Y'all know that, right? Like, so don't think of him looking like he has autism. It doesn't. It's not like that. Trust and believe me, it's not like that. I mean, you look at me, and I may have autism, but in a different way. People, like I said, it's all types of autism. You know what I mean? All types. So I don't know what the autism was with the 10-year-old, but he used a credit card to buy video games and knew how to take the credit card in order, and it's very, very heartbreaking that, his mind went there to hurt, Mr. Cornelius Sr. and his daughter. And it wasn't like he paled it once. They said it was multiple times, So he probably couldn't comprehend to understand, the magnitude of him pulling that trigger, and they're not going to get back up. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like I said, his autism could be where he's not understanding. You understand? He's not how you say, comprehending. He may not comprehend good. And a lot of autism have that. But anyway, my heart go out to Mr. Cornelius Sr. and his daughter, because this is really, really sad that a 10-year-old child would do something like this. You know what I'm saying? And I feel sorry for the child because maybe he don't understand what happened. But anyway, I'm gonna let you see the video because I was touched by this, and like I said, my heart goes out to the family, and I hope they heal quick because this is really tragic for a little child, 10 years old. That's a child, y'all. That is a child. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all see the video, and hit that like button and subscribe, y'all. All right, wait for it.
Continuing to track new developments on a double homicide in Webster Parish. Tonight, a community is heartbroken after a 10-year-old reportedly shot and killed 2 people in Minden. KSLA's Miracle Garrett spent the day in Minden speaking with the victims' neighbors. She joins us now live in studio with the latest developments. Miracle, what happened?
Well, Jasmine, the community is shaken up and devastated after 2 people were killed this morning in Minden. When I spoke to the neighbors this evening, they were all expressing their condolences for the family.
Right. No, they gunshot. They were pow, 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 and then pow, 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 pow.
Just after 6 Sunday morning, Minden police were called to a home on Austin Street. Inside the home, police found 2 bodies identified as 82-year-old Joe Cornelius and 31-year-old Keisha Miles. Both suffered from multiple gunshot wounds. Neighbors are shocked and in disbelief.
He was real high respected in the community. He was real, he was sheriff department, he was the mayor for a little while, after the mayor and stuff, and he used to work at the funeral home and stuff like that. He was a good man. He was a good man.
An investigation led to the arrest of a 10-year-old juvenile who reportedly confessed to the deaths. According to neighbors, an argument broke out between Cornelius and the 10-year-old about credit card charges on video games.
I think that what happened. He was arguing with him. I heard him, hollering and stuff. That was my cousin. I hated that happened, over a game and stuff. I don't think that's right. The boy, autism. He was autism.
The Minden Police Department, sheriffs, and marshals were on scene. Cornelius was confirmed to be a former Minden city councilman and a former interim mayor.
And Joe got the arguing with him. The boy just pulled a gun on. Joe used to be a sheriff. He had a gun because he worked for the sheriff department. And the boy know where it was. It's a sad thing.
The current mayor of Minden released a public statement saying, "It is with deep sadness that we mourn the loss of Joe Cornelius Sr., a former longtime Minden city councilman and former appointed mayor of Minden. Joe Cornelius's years of service to Minden were marked by his commitment and dedication to the betterment of our community. On a personal note, I am grateful for his friendship and the many ways he supported me and others in our city. During this incredibly difficult time, I ask that we keep Joe's family in our thoughts and prayers. May they find comfort and strength in the midst of this tragedy. Let us come together as a community to honor Joe's memory and support one another through this time of grief." The investigation is ongoing, and KSLA will keep you updated with more information.